Today we will hear statements by the honourable members for the district of Burin-Granbank, St. George's Umber, Mount Pearl North, Grand Falls Windsor Buckins, Lake Millville, Carbonear Trinity Bedford with leave. The Honourable the member for Burin-Granbank.
Thank you, Speaker. The 2021 Municipalities Newfoundland and Labrador Conference and Trade Show will take place this week in Corner Brook from November 3rd to the 6th. This is the first time the MNL membership has gathered in person since 2019. 300 in-person participants will attend the event, with 32 councils accessing the event virtually. Over 100 municipalities in total are represented. The theme of the conference this year is "It Starts With Us." This theme certainly reflects the importance of municipalities in our province. This level of government is closest to the people they represent in our communities. The conference agenda is full of exciting sessions and keynotes. Conference discussion will feature topics on climate change, municipal event management, and a new provincial program, as municipalities will launch its core municipal training program with the College of the North Atlantic. I would like to join all members in this House to congratulate our municipal leaders and to wish them well at Conference 2021. Thank you.
The Honourable the member for St. George's Umber.
Thank you, Speaker. Today I would like to highlight the efforts of people to establish the My Dear Minnie Museum in the Codrai Valley. Minnie White, the province's First Lady of the Accordion, was born in St. Albans but moved to the Codrai Valley where she met and married Richard White. They lived and raised their family in Tompkins. After her family was raised, she returned to playing music and received many awards before passing away in 2001. After much consideration, the family decided to turn her home into a museum on their own. The museum is not just about Minnie White, but also reflects the heritage and culture of the Codrai Valley and life in rural areas of the province. The museum opened in July of this year for the summer months and by appointment in the off-season. Speaker, the museum is located 1 kilometre off the Trans-Canada Highway on Route 407, approximately 25 kilometres east of Port aux Basques. I asked all honourable members to join me in recognizing the efforts of the White family and celebrating the life of Minnie White, our First Lady of the Accordion.
The Honourable the member for Mount Pearl North.
Thank you, Speaker. I rise today in this honourable House to recognise 2 wonderful volunteers in my district, Con and Sandra Milmore, who have gone above and beyond to help in our community. They are everywhere, serving food to the homeless, collecting food and donations for the needy. They both volunteer with groups such as St. Vincent and Paul Food Bank at St. Peter's Parish and Mary Queen the World Parish. They are both members of the Knights of Columbus and Ladies Auxiliary. Con and Sandra gives their time freely and talent to the community so that people in need will have a better quality of life. Con and Sandra have both received numerous awards and acknowledgements for their volunteerism. But true to the volunteer spirit, recognition is not why they do what they do. They do it because they like helping people. I ask all members to join me in offering congratulations to Con and Sandra Milmore for their community involvement.
The Honourable the member for Grand Falls Windsor Buckins.
Thank you, Speaker. Ed Fuhr of Grand Falls Windsor has been a Legion member for 22 years, the president for the last 5 years, and a constant member of executive. Ed attended the Royal Canadian Legion's Youth Pilgrimage of Remembrance to Beaumont Hamel and had such profound impact on him that he kept going back to try and understand the enormity of the loss of life. It's been a personal pilgrimage every year since that time for Ed. Mr. Fior travels to France and Belgium each year to visit the First World War battlefields and the Second World War battlefields. He places a Newfoundland and Labrador flag on all the Newfoundland and Labrador Regiment graves and Canadian flags for the Canadian fallen each and every year. Mr. Fior's great-uncle, Lawrence Joseph Fior, was killed on July 1st, 1916. He died on the battlefield of Beaumont-Hamel. Mr. Fior just returned once again from France and will be traveling back to France this week to observe remembrance ceremonies overseas. Please join me as we thank Ed Fior for his dedication to our fallen loved ones, in addition to all those who have served and serve today. Thank you, Speaker.
The Honourable the Member for Lake Millville.
Thank you, Speaker. The House of Assembly provides an opportunity to recognize excellence in sports, whether at a community, provincial, or even national level. Today, I'm honored to introduce you to an athlete of international caliber. From the District of Lake Millville, Mr. T.J. Gear. T.J. is from Happy Valley Goose Bay, where he and his wife, Maria, own and operate Gears Gains, a professional fitness center that has attracted great attention. TJ uses his own knowledge of training and fitness to create a following that competes in various local and regional powerlifting competitions. Collectively, hundreds of local residents are attaining their own fitness and training goals. Last weekend, a team of 8 members of Gears Gains traveled to the Eastern Canadian Regionals in Cape Breton, where each medaled and 2 set provincial records. TJ leads by example. In August, he placed second at the Pan-Canadian Powerlifting Championships in Florida. After this impressive performance, he was invited to be part of Canada's national team. I am pleased to advise that TJ recently placed 6th at the Classic World Powerlifting Championships in Sweden. I would like all members of this legislature to congratulate TJ Gear for his community leadership and accomplishments on the international stage.
The Honourable the Member for Carbonear, Trinity, Bedford with leave.
Leave.
Leave is granted.
Thank you, Speaker. It is a pleasure to rise in this honourable House today to wish a happy 100th birthday to Mr. John Pinhorn. Mr. Pinhorn was born in 1921 and is the youngest of 7 children. He is one of the only few surviving veterans of World War II. Mr. Pinhorn served with the 166th Royal Artillery Regiment in Britain, North Africa, and Italy, and fought in the Battle of Monte Cristo. After the war, Mr. Pinhorn returned home to Winterton, Newfoundland, where he married his wife Elizabeth Downey, and they had 2 sons, Alex and Donald. Mr. Pinhorn made his living largely as a fisherman, but was also a skilled carpenter who built many homes in the area and contributed his skills to the construction of the local school more than 4 decades ago. Mr. Pinhorn currently resides in the private Joshua Squibb Memorial Pavilion in Carbonear. As we approach Remembrance Day, it is important to honor those who served and continue to serve, like Mr. Pinhorn, and thank them for their service. I ask all honourable members to join me in wishing Mr. John Pinhorn a very happy 100th birthday. Thank you, Speaker.